infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Libra's Spiritual Path reading for November 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for a broader picture of what may be going on. And if this reading resonates with you at all, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I really appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. And if I could remind everyone that you can check out the mid-month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the new moon and the full moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Libra's spiritual path for November 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights, and I only take jumpers from the deck. One more, please. We'll get 4. And a bottom card. Interesting. All right. So we have the Sun card, the 6 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the Devil. So with the Sun card here, it does appear that we enter into November feeling very light and at ease in our being. There's this happiness and this warmth, this fun energy. So you're feeling very positive as November begins. There is this some certain level of enlightenment that's coming to you. There's definitely something that light is being shed on something here. But it does appear you have your heart open and you are embodying this childlike energy. We have the 6 of Swords here. So even though we're feeling this way, there is something, a burden that needs to be left behind here. As this ferryman would have a much easier job if they could toss over a majority of these swords. And also these swords, if a wave were to come and rock, these swords would fall right over onto the people in the boat, causing a lot of harm. So there is some importance in letting these things go. And I feel with the Sun energy here, that you're ready to let these things go and take this journey across this river. This is also a test of faith to a certain extent to drop these off, but this is your a rite of passage. You're in a transitionary mode. Or I feel like you're almost coming out of this transitionary mode because we have the Page of Wands here. So you're finding a lot of freedom as you embark on this new journey in front of you, or at least this new chapter in front of you. And you have endless potentials as you move forward. Because you're headed towards this Nine of Pentacles here. So, in a lot of ways, this is the card of luxury here. Basking in this fully cultivated garden of whatever you've been cultivating here. This is where you're headed, is this fully cultivated space of luxury here. You are receiving messages from the divine here, so do keep your inner ear open for these things. Also watch for signs in your general environment also, but you're headed towards abundance, and it feels like at the beginning of the month, you know this, you're already feeling successful as you move forward here. All of this is riding on this devil energy here. So there is this undercurrent of restriction. You're kind of it feels like within yourself you're kind of going against the grain here, because there is some place where you are feeling trapped, but you're like, I'm going to go forward anyway with this lightness of being, and I'm going to step into my luxury here. But there is some shadow elements that need to be dealt with here, and I feel like this is what needs to be dropped over the side here, these burdens. And some of these maybe attachments or addictions, some fears or temptations, these types of things are what the Spirit is suggesting that you drop over the side here and leave behind. This can also speak of unhealthy relationships, so there may be an element of that needs to be let go of here. But it does appear that you are coming out of this bondage energy. But in a lot of ways, I feel like this energy has been the catalyst to set you on this path here. All right. This is the Yogic Path deck. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022. Now, these are not religious specific readings. These cards are talking about energies and things like that, unless, of course, you happen to be engaged in one of these particular paths here, in which case the reading may take on a different layer for you. But this is talking about the energy of things. 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. 2 more. Oh, that's too many. 2 more cards, please. While there's moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to any intuitive hits that you get within yourself. You might see something within yourself. A smell may remind you of something. You might hear song lyrics, a word within yourself, or an emotion may bubble up, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we're not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, in these moments of silence is where the deeper aspects of the reading take place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. So we have pranayama. So prana is to simplify it, prana is breath, but it's also known as this vital life force. And pranayama is this breath work, certain breathing patterns and focusing on your breath. So these are different breath yogas, if you will. So it does appear that this type of activity is going to be really beneficial in in allowing you to let go of some of this energy here. Is kind of clearing the system, if you will, with the pranayama. And there's many different types and styles of pranayama. So if you're not engaged in that, I do suggest to research that. Very beneficial. And then we have Shiva, but this is the dancing Shiva. This is Nataraja here. So this is the cosmic dancer. The god Shiva is the god of destruction, but also in this destruction there is creation. And ultimately this is the dance of our reality, of time and space here. So there is an element of this energy here. And part of this is kind of destroying the connection to this past attachment here. But this is also a certain knowledge that you can come in contact with. And I feel like this pranayama would also aid you in coming into this knowledge. And in the background, we do have a moon in the back of this card. So the moon cycles, moon phases, the planets, the transits, these may play an important role in the timing of these things for you here. But really, you have been restricted in some way, and you're expanding to the energetic edges of known reality here. But at the same time, you are rooted. We have Muladhara. This is the root chakra. This is the first chakra. And a lot of people, in a lot of traditions, say that it actually exists below the body, is not actually a part of the body. And some traditions say it is the part of the first three vertebrae there. But this is this root chakra. So you're feeling quite rooted. You're feeling the roots of this garden here. And you, again, you're feeling very grounded here. And then we have Anahata. This is the heart chakra. This is the fourth chakra. So definitely you're moving forward with your heart open. And also this pranayama can help in aligning all the chakras, but definitely with the heart and definitely with the root. But you are definitely moving forward with this open-hearted energy, and releasing yourself from, we'll just call them attachments for the rest of these attachments will definitely cause your heart to kind of blossom here, because that is in part what has been restricted. All right. Please give us 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Libra's spiritual path for November 2022. 3 cards, please. You. 2 more, please. We'll take them how they fell. All right, thank you. Okay, we have Ratna Dakini, the Buddha family of the South. It says, replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. So this is this knowledge that I was talking about. To see this is to come into the knowledge that separateness is an illusion and that it's all this one dance taking place here. So there may be an element of pride that is not wanting you to let go of this attachment here. But when you can release the hold of this attachment, then you can really see that separateness is an illusion. And this actually puts this attachment in its proper place. And you kind of realize that everything is within you. This attachment is within you, within your reality. This sun, this open-hearted energy is also within your reality. Both of these things exist within you. And that the separateness, which is kind of creating some tension, this separateness is an illusion. And when you see that, the tension drops a little bit. And then you can head out on this new journey. And then we have Primordial Buddha Vajradhara, brilliant sky illuminating sun. Here. It says, the entire universe manifests out of awareness. So this whole dance of our reality is manifesting out of awareness. So the question to ask yourself is, what is this awareness that all of this reality is manifesting out of? Especially when it's you that can see this undifferentiated reality, this dance. What is this awareness? It must be you if you're the one seeing it. So this would also indicate that you are the source of your reality. It says, an imp. One of the 8 classes of demons. Choose positive thought that will chase away the devil. So this is saying choose pranayama will help with this. Getting your chakras in a line will also help with this. Also, the view from this awareness also brings a lot of positivity. This sun energy, brilliant sky illuminating sun. This will also help you with this positive thought vibration. But the Spirit is saying, choose positive thought that will chase away the devil. Basically, choose this positive thought that will help you let go of this attachment and this energy. So positive thought is going to play a big role. In your November. All right. This is the Gita deck. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022. 2 or 3 cards, please. Two or 3 cards, please. have Seeing God down there. One or two more, please. Oh, man. That's too many. Thank you. All right. So we have Seeing God and Grief. So to see this dance of reality, to see what is the awareness that manifests out, that this is manifesting out of, this is seeing God. And the message back here is those, and this is the divine speaking, those who see me in all things and all things in me are never lost to me, nor am I ever lost to them. So again, this undifferentiated reality that everything exists within this awareness that you are one with. Those who see me in all things, and all things in me, who is this me, who is the divine, are never lost to me, nor am I ever lost to them. Because in fact, this is a one, being spoke of in a dualistic sense. So this is kind of what you're coming into in November. Then grief. This very much depicts a lot of the Ten of Swords energy, with the grief, and there's a wound, and something feels like a painful ending here. To let this go, it does feel a little bit painful because there's pride attached to it. I'll just read this. The blessed Lord said, "You are mourning when there is no cause to lament, and yet you speak words that seem to be wise. The truly wise lament neither for the living nor the dead." So again, this non-dualistic perspective that everything exists within you, the living and the dead, life and death, night and day, light and dark, all exist within you. And it says, you are mourning the release of this when there's no cause for lament. Because everything is one. From this perspective of this awareness that this whole reality is bubbling up out of, if that makes sense. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what are the divine energies surrounding Libras on their spiritual path in November 2022. Thank you. All right. So we have Varaha, the boar avatar of Vishnu. And his blessings are the banishment of fear. So there is fear tied up into this attachment here. But you are banishing this energy. You're letting it go. Protecting the world's ecology. So there's something having to do with nature, this garden, this innermost garden is getting some protection also. This may also speak of doing some conservational work, things like that. Intelligent use of the world's resources. So again, this is talking about that once again. So you may be doing something in your community to rally people around conservation, things like this. Freedom from fears of dirt and darkness. So there's an element of you feel like initially this is hard to let go of. And there's a fear attached in letting go of it. There's also a fear involved with holding it. But you're getting freedom from the fear of the darkness itself, realizing its oneness within you and that it's actually one with the light. You can't have darkness without light, and vice versa. Then we have Sri Rama. This is Ram, King of Dharma. So Dharma is the spiritual path. And the blessings here are fidelity in marriage. So there's not a lot of romance cards on the table, but this is a blessing that is coming in. Obedience as virtue. So this is this obedience to this inner child and this open-hearted energy. This is becoming what you're obedient to. Security, name, and status. So there's a fear here that if you let go of this attachment that's attached to pride, that your name will suffer, your status will suffer. But this is the blessing coming in of security, of name, and of status. So letting go of this is not going to diminish you at all. It's only going to enhance you. Adherence to truth, keeping one's word. So you are holding fast to this truth of yourself and of this undifferentiated reality. Indra, king of the gods. And his blessings are physical virility. So again, you're going to be feeling quite good moving through November. Wealth and success here. Heroism and leadership. So one, your heart is becoming the leader of your pathway here. This true place of your awareness and your true self is also becoming the leader here. And you are essentially, by letting this go, becoming the hero of your story here. Security in times of aggression and war. So this feels like a tug of war here. This feels like a tug of war between the sun and this devil card. So this aggressive tug of war here. But as you let this go, or at least loosen your grip here, you're finding security in this tug of war. Because this tug of war is taking place, is part of this dance of this reality. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022. Two more cards, please. Oh, that really fell down there. Ooh. All right, that really went. We have some more sun energy here on the table. One more, please. All right. So this says, it's not what you do that counts, it's where your head is at. So whether you are free or whether you're bound perceivably, it doesn't really matter what you do. It matters where your head is at. Are you identifying with what needs to let something go? Or are you identified with this awareness that all of reality is bubbling up from? So in this way, again, it's not what you do that counts. It's where your head is at. It's where your awareness and your attention is at. We have the Virgin Sun Queen here. So again, with this sun energy and this this young kind of energy coming up here. So you're definitely moving forward feeling this warmth and this positive energy. And I feel a lot of success for you moving forward. And that you are really moving forward embodying this sun energy. And it says, you are a pawn. So this is how you kind of feel in this tug of war. Like you're at the whim of the tides or whoever wins this tug of war. You are just a pawn in these energies game. Do know that these are inner energies, or that you are a pawn. God is somehow playing with you. But there's a saying that God is not playing with you. God is playing as you. The awareness that all of the universe is manifesting out of is the same awareness that's looking through your eyes right now. So this is the illusion that you are a pawn. And again, where's your head at? Is your head stuck in between this tug of war, or is your head seeing this undifferentiated reality? And that all of these things actually is part of this dance within you. And this takes the position away of where you are not this pawn that you thought you were. You're actually what's manifesting this dance into motion. Please give us 3 cards for what are the hindrances on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022. All right. We have the Chariot. Two more cards, please. Two more cards, please. All right. Come on, come on. All right. So we have the Chariot here. There's an element of this attachment here, and that it is attached with pride. So there is, you've put a lot of drive and energy and willpower into creating whatever this is, whatever this attachment that is hard to let go of because of pride here. And so holding on to this old ambition, this is an old ambition you're holding on to. To hold on to this would be a hindrance here. And here we have the Princess of Wands here. So there is also, and this is tied to this too, that you see that this holds a lot of potential, or at least it once did. But the Spirit is asking you to let this go. Now, this doesn't mean that this is gone forever, but for the time being, in this part of your story, this does need to be let go of, because this potential has run dry in this for the time being. Then we have the Seven of Cups. This is saying debauch, but the Seven of Cups is speaking of illusion, being caught in the illusion of feeling like you are the pawn in between this tug of war. That is going to be a hindrance. Also, you're going to have a lot of options concerning holding on to this or holding on to part of this, and that this energy does hold some options if you stay in there, but none of them are going to be anything that you actually want. And so the Spirit is saying, do let go of this energy. And it's like all three of these cards are speaking to this energy here. All right. Please give us one or two cards. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022. A lot of sun energy here. So we have the light. One more, please. Thank you. And the scales. Right, thank you. So really reaching for the light at this time, this young, positive type of energy, regardless of your age, whether you are older or younger. We all have this inner child, if you will, type of energy. And so reach for the light, reach for this positive energy. What does this say over here? Choose positive thought that will chase away the devil. So really reach for this light here and choose positivity. There's something negative attached to this, or it makes you feel not positive. So clinging to the light here will help you here. And then the scales, weighing these things out. This tug of war comes from an unbalanced energy here. It's like the two sides of the scale pulling on one another. And you find this balance when you see that it is your awareness that your whole reality is bubbling up from. So finding this balance here is also holds some importance. All right, we'll get a couple cards from the Oracle of Rama deck. First, we pick a guide. Until one falls out, or one refuses to shuffle in, or rides it high, or stands out in some way. And all these cards are numbered. And then we will get corresponding messages from the Greater Oracle of Rama deck right here. So the power of accomplishment. So to move forward in this way will give you this this feeling of accomplishment, but also the power that comes along with this. There's a freedom. There is power in this freedom. This has the number 6 on it. So 6 is the number of perseverance. So you're persevering through this tug of war, and seeing that this is just a dance going on within you. This is a scene from the movie of your life here. So 2 or 3 cards, 2 or 3 messages, please, for what is on Libra's spiritual path in November 2022, please. Thank you. All right, we have new birth. So you kind of are in this new birth stage with this inner child-like energy. Number 6, a great person or idea appears. So you may be coming in contact with a person that is going to help you on the path, but this great idea that appears is this knowledge that it is your awareness that all of this reality is bubbling up out of. So, and then we have new beginnings. So this new birth, new beginnings, this is kind of what you're doing here, but this must be let go of. Number 6, all the universe supports your inspiration. So all of the universe, when you see that this is all a dance within yourself, then all of reality must come into harmony with your awareness. And in this way, all the universe supports your inspiration. So all of the universe becomes this support system when you have this different vantage point and this different identification with yourself. You're no longer this pawn, but you are actually what is keeping this game or this dance in motion. Meditation. So there is an important element of meditation practices like pranayama, some chakra work, quite important here. So number 6, clarity of judgment is available. So this judgment of who are you? Are you this pawn that is pushed here and there and you're at the whim of the winds? Or are you this awareness that the entire universe is manifesting out of? This type of clarity, and to see that this is all this dance within you, is this ultimate clarity. I would almost say there's no clarity better or higher than this viewpoint. And it's saying it's available to you. All right, let's get... this is what I call the tiny. We'll split the deck 3 ways, and then we'll take the tops of the split. So we have blue, yellow, and pink. Somebody asked in the comments, I forget which zodiac sign, what are the name of these cards, and I always forget it. But this deck is called the Inner Self Guidance Cards and Oracle Renewal Game. So that's what it's called. I would have left out the word game in the title, but I didn't make these cards. So let's get with the blue. Expansion. So when you release yourself from this, you do feel this expansive nature. Also, to come into this awareness that you are the source of this reality. So you're not confined to this bubble of reality. You are actually expanding all throughout this reality and beyond anything that can be conceived of. This is definitely this expansive nature of yourself. Let's just get one, please. Appreciate self. So there is an important to appreciate yourself. One, from the perspective of the one that's caught in this tug of war, but also appreciate this self that is the awareness that all of reality is bubbling up from. Either way, show yourself the proper appreciation. It's so important. And grace. So you are on this path and coming into this awareness because grace is at hand in your life. So you are able to let go of these attachments because of grace. You're actually being able to see these attachments is also an element of grace. But it does appear that this, once you let this go, you come into this very graceful energy here. All right. Please give us 3 final cards. What would you like to leave Libras with for what is on their spiritual path in November 2022? 3 cards, please, for a parting message for our Libras. Oh. All right. One more, please. That's way too many. All right. One more, please. Okay, we'll take. All right, we have the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the Emperor. So just on a numerical level, we have 2 3s here. So this is this energy of creativity. This is the number of creativity here. So whatever you're moving into, it feels quite creative here. But there is this this grief, this emotional pain, if you will, of letting this go. But do know that what is feeling this grief here is this pride. And you replace this pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion here. But there is going to be this sting here when you let this go. In part because you are letting go of some friendships, perhaps some collaborative energies, but what you're also stepping into is this kind of celebratory energy also. We have the Queen of Cups here. So as you move forward and you come into this new awareness here, you're feeling emotionally stable. You're definitely feeling in the flow, or the flow is within you now. And this really sparks a lot of intuition for you. And you're really moving forward, like I said, with your heart open. So this giant divine cup of compassion is what you're coming with here. And it's difficult in a lot of these Queen of Cups cards to differentiate her cape from the water here. And so the water in the tarot represents emotion. So you're really wearing your emotions here, and not in a kind of negative way, but you are being quite authentic in how you are presenting yourself. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is going to be hard work. Now, I have to say, from one perspective, this is hard work. From another perspective, this is just part of the dance. So just to remember that. And that this might feel a little slow moving, because this is over the course of November here. So it might feel a little slow, but the Knight of Pentacles always delivers this pentacle to its proper destination, to its destined destination. So do know that this is coming in for you. And at the bottom here, we have the Emperor. So again, you are becoming this leader in your reality here. You are the authority. And you are holding this power in your reality here. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So you're coming very direct. When you cut this out, you are not really... you're not being necessarily cordial about this. You're just like, this has got to go. Chop. And so that's what you're doing. This card can also speak of unbiased judgment. So the unbiased judgment of this undifferentiated reality, and that this is all this dance within you. Then this dance is one thing. So you're not having this biased judgment of this tug of war here. And then we have the Sun card again. So this what I just talked about really brings you into this Sun energy. This is the enlightenment, this unbiased judgment. And again, you're feeling quite successful, brimming with vitality and positive energy as you move forward, really basking in the warmth of the divine, which you are now seeing you are one with. Now, this card can also speak of marriage. So there was another card. So not necessarily marriage per se, but this committed relationship type of energy may play a role for some of you in November. But again, you're moving forward with this inner child and this heart. Your heart is wide open here as you move forward. And initially, when you let this go, there may be a part of you that has this wounded warrior feeling of this with the Nine of Swords here. Or I said Nine of Swords. So again, there is some worry and fear tied up into this, but this is the Nine of Wands. So to let this go initially, you are going to feel kind of wounded from this tug of war. You're going to feel kind of tattered, but you're tattered. You're not torn. You're standing here, and you're holding your own, and you have most of the wands in the deck here. And this has been a real test of faith for you, but you're definitely showing perseverance as you move forward. And we have 2 nines here. So 9 is the number of attainment. So this attainment of this knowledge, if you can call it attainment, I guess. Oh, I just saw what's underneath here. Then we have the Empress. So we have the Emperor and the Empress here. So some relationship vibes might be in the cards for some of you here, but stepping into this Sun energy opens up a lot of opportunities for you. You end out November feeling an incredible amount of growth here, and you're feeling quite stable and really feeling the beauty of yourself, of this dance that you find yourself in. And you're feeling quite abundant as you move forward. And I saw it, so I have to take it. Underneath here, I'll try not to see. Yeah. All right. And then underneath the Empress, we have the Fool. So again, with this new beginning, you are on this new beginning, and with this innocence of this heart of this child, inner child here. To let this go is going to require a leap of faith on your part, this test of faith. But it does appear that you are taking this leap, and this is going to allow you to really move spontaneously as you find yourself unbound, and you're really moving forward with this free-spirited energy. You're no longer bound. And I also have to say that the same feather in the cap of the child on the Sun card is the same feather in the cap of the Fool here, moving forward. They are both basking under the sun's warmth here. And almost you're kind of moving forward after you let this go without a care in the world. Now, of course, we have cares and things we got to take care of, but this is the energy that you're kind of moving forward in with this type of energy. So that's great. All right, we're going to go ahead and leave this here. I also have to say there is a lot of major arcanas on the table. So major arcanas are these destined, fated energies. Minor arcanas are free will, choice kind of cards, if you will. So there's a lot of major arcanas out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a lot of destiny at play for you in November. So Libras, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement in November. It appears like you've got this. You've got what it takes. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Libras, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.